Hi, my name is Terry, and you're watching Terry Tells the Story. Today we're talking about the Roblox kidnapping. The digital perimeter isn't just about hackers and identity theft. It is about the physical extraction of children from their bedrooms. To understand the gravity of the warning, we have to look at the tactical breakdown of how a platform like Roblox, a space marketed as a digital playground for kids, becomes a primary hunting ground. This isn't a hypothetical scenario. This is the documented reality of the case of Tyrone Morris Jr., a 13-year-old boy from Ohio who followed a digital trail right out of his own home. Tyrone was an active player on Roblox, a platform where friends are made through shared games and virtual adventures. The predator didn't start with a red flag message. He started by becoming Tyrone's most reliable teammate. For weeks, this adult male posing as a peer invested hundreds of hours into leveling up with Tyrone. This is what the industry calls long game grooming. By helping a child achieve goals within the game, the predator becomes a source of dopamine and validation. He becomes more real and more supportive than the people sitting in the living room just a few feet away. The breach didn't happen through a broken window. It happened through a secret mission. Once the predator established absolute trust, he moved the conversation off of the monitored Roblox platform and onto Discord, a common tactic to bypass the basic safety filters that might flag certain words. In that private, unmonitored space, the predator convinced Tyrone that they were going to meet up for a real-life adventure. He used the child's own sense of bravery and loyalty against him, turning a midnight disappearance into a heroic quest. At 3 a.m., while the house was silent and his family was sleeping, Tyrone climbed out of his bedroom window. We have the chilling doorbell camera footage from a neighbor's house, a grainy infrared image of a young boy walking confidently into the darkness. He wasn't running away because he was unhappy. He was walking toward a friend he thought he knew better than anyone. He was walking toward a digital reward that didn't exist. That was the last time his family saw him alive. He was later found deceased, the victim of a man who had used a gaming console to map out Tyrone's life and lure him into a fatal trap. The human cost of this digital failure is a mother standing on the evening news, broken and pleading. She wore a bright blue scarf, not because it matched her outfit, but because blue was Tyrone's favorite color. She was using the only signal she had left, hoping that if he was being held somewhere, he might see that specific shade of blue on a television screen and know that his mother was still fighting to find him. It is a haunting image of a parent trying to reach into the digital void to pull their child back to safety. This is the reality we have to face. The algorithm doesn't recognize a predator. It only recognizes a highly engaged user. When two accounts spend hours interacting, the system promotes that connection. The machine essentially vouches for the wolf because the wolf is active on the platform. The lesson here is that a safe mode setting is a false sense of security. If you aren't auditing the teammates your children are playing with, and if you aren't tracking the migration of their conversations from public games to private servers like Discord, you are leaving a trail of breadcrumbs straight to your child's window. We have to stop viewing these platforms as toys. They are open communication arrays. Every friend request, every request is an entry into your home. Every secret mission offered in a chat box is a potential extraction point. Tyrone Morris Jr. didn't leave because he wanted to disappear. He left because a predator used a digital hook to pull him out. We owe it to that mother to recognize that the digital perimeter is the most vulnerable part of our estate. The wolf doesn't need to knock if you've already given them the controller. So, the Spanish I'm going to be teaching you today is Tu hijo no está jugando. Tu hijo no está jugando. And what that means is, your child is not playing. If you like this video or you learned something new, drop a like down below. If you have a specific topic you'd like to see me cover, drop me a comment. And if you'd like to support this work that I do, there'll be a link to the Cash App in the description box below. We'll see you next time.